Hello, welcome back to Crafting with Grandma G. Just remember the last segment we did, and we were creating these pinatas. Well, guess what? They're all dry, and I'm decided to paint it. Well, one of my Halloween designs, I decided I was going to do a spider. So I'm just going to get this all coated in nicely so we can cover all the pieces that are kind of cracked or whatever else. And then I'll show you how to poke a hole in it, and we can continue from that. Plus, I have another pinata that's almost 100% completed. And it's kind of cool. I'm not the best artist or anything, but I enjoy doing stuff like this. And especially if you have children around, oh, they love it. And it's amazing what the children can do on their own. And they say they're going to do something, but sometimes it looks like something different. But since we're close to Halloween, this is going to be my spider. And I've got a witch almost completed. And plus fall's here, so we're getting ready for Halloween and the cooler temperatures. And oh, so nice. And don't forget, in Canada, we have our Thanksgiving coming up very soon. So I'm going to have a few more things to do for Halloween, because Halloween is such a very creative time where you can come up with all kinds of ideas for Halloween designs and scare tactics for others. And this spider is going to be part of our pinata Halloween party. And the children would love just breaking this open, because there's all kinds of little treats and toys, and they love things like this. But well, I think this is about enough painting. I pretty well have everything covered, and I still need this little apparatus so I can hang it up, and then this way the children could start breaking it. They each get 3 tries, and we all start from the youngest to the oldest, because usually the oldest are pretty strong. They can pop it, no problem. So in a few minutes, I'll show you how to break it. This is the back of the balloon that we first put up there. We decided what we were going to do. That's the opening. Now for the witch that I have, it's a little bit more involved, but I'll get it up, and I'll show you what we've been doing. Here we are back. This is my witch. Okay, and this is what the witch looks like. Turn around slowly. And see, there we go. That's my crazy looking witch. I'm going to put some more wool. You can use go to the dollar store, any store, you can buy the wool, and you just put some glue on your pinata like this. Where are we? Actually, putting this together was not much problem at all, because I had a design in my mind. Here is the witch's mouth and her nose and her eyes. Now, when I pop the balloon on the inside, and you can move the witch's hair out of the way, this is the inside. And I have what I would do is I take these chocolate coins, I would, just break them, and then all of a sudden I would put them in here, and I would just fill up this cavity with toys and candy. Children love doing this. And what I would do is put some glue on the back. This is a nice warm September. So nice. You take this after you have it filled up with all the goodies for the children, and you would put this on the back and just hold it for a couple minutes, and the tape, and I'll use a little bit of tape as well. Oops. Now you can make your own pinatas with some newsprint paper, even if you use, Scott towels or something, this works ideal. And then you go to the craft store and you get your glues and your paints, and or you can go to your neighborhood dollar store. They have a lot of ideas that you can choose from for making pinatas like this. This glue's going to dry soon. Don't worry, it'll dry. And then once it's filled and you're happy with how much Butch's hair, I was going to use a wig, but the wig just didn't want to stay too well. And I'll get the hat, the witch's hat, and all we do here is you put the string through the top of your hat like this, and voila, you have your witch all ready to go. Welcome back. Now we're going to make the legs for our spider. First of all will be a piece of construction paper, black, unless of course you want to have your spider have multicolored legs, that's fine. So what you would do is you take the lengthwise and you fold it in half like this. Nice crease. You take your scissors, handy dandy scissors, and you cut. I should have brought out the large size, but that's okay. Children's scissors are fine. There we go. Okay, and then we take it again, one slit piece, and we fold it in half. And then you will cut this. Construction paper works great. There we go. Then I have made other legs, and here, this is what they'll look like. So you'll start with a pencil, your paper, and you'll just wrap it around like this, and you keep going until you get it all done. And one thing I'll have to get is my stapler. I'll get that for you in a moment. Okay, now I'll finish off the other half of the leg. Actually, this is not hard to do at all. Once you get your idea and you start putting it together, cut things out, it goes by real fast. But if you're working with children, you have to have the pieces cut out for them so that they can go along with you and get it all done. Tape here. Tape. Oops. Oh, it didn't work. It's windy right now, as you can see. Now, once you get your pencil out of here, then we can go on to the next step. Oh my gosh. We can go on to the next step. So you take your scissors and you'll cut slits in one end like this. And then we can fan it out like this. And we can staple both pieces together. There we go. And then we're just about ready to start gluing it to our spider. Should make it really good looking. Okay, what we're going to do right now is show you how to pop this balloon so you can get the balloon out of the back of your spider. And this is what you do with all the balloons that you have. You put a piece of tape there, at the back of it, and you just take a protractor and, very careful, you take the pointed end and you just gradually put it into the, there we go, pop, see, there it goes, see, it's collapsing. Yeah, yeah, it's still stuck a little bit, some pieces, and not quite as dry as it should be, but it's okay. The fun really starts by putting the legs onto your spider. Actually, tacky glue works the best. It's a little awkward at times, but it does work very well. Okay, now what I'm using is some foil, and I'm going to put some tacky glue on the foil, and then this way I can dip my spider's legs into it, and then I don't have to ruin too many bowls or anything, because tacky glue is hard to get off. Okay, it's coming out, it's coming out. There you go. Okay, I've got enough tacky glue to start with. Okay, so what you would do is you can put the feathered edges into the glue like this. See? Then we could put, say, one here. And all spiders have 8 legs. This would be a great idea for the children because they could count out 8 legs and make sure you have enough on there. I know it's funny with my daycare. I find interesting things to keep the children to count. Like we count sneezes, we count feathers that fall on the ground. We also count cars. Each one will choose a color, and they try to get as many of that color counted for the day as you can. The first one is on there. The tacky glue is going to dry very soon. That's really strong stuff, tacky glue. And another one. And you don't have to have them exactly straight because, you know, spiders don't always have legs that are perfect. Then we put another spider's leg here. There's 2. And this pinata, you can use the back of it and fill it with candy and some toys for the children, and they will still enjoy popping them. There's number 3. Okay, what I'll do while this is drying, I'm hanging on to it a little bit, I'll get the eyes that I have that you can use. See, so far, we've got most of the legs on and waiting for it to dry. Now, what I'm going to do next is to add the eyes. And spiders have 8 legs, and they'll also have 8 eyes. It's funny, they have 1 eye for every leg, or 1 leg for every eye. Okay, so what you would do is just dip it in the paint like this. 1 eye, the googly eye is 1. I'll just use this and paint it on. Paint the glue on. Oh, here we go. I have to let it dry some more because that's what legs like to do. They like to fall apart. There's 4 eyes. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So far, everybody, this is your spider. And once the legs decide to dry, and then what I'm going to do is touch it up with some more black paint once it's all dry, and then we'll be just fine. I think that's about it, and I thank you for watching Crafting with Grandma G. So it'd be nice if you'd like to subscribe and leave a comment. I appreciate that. Thank you. Have a good day, good weekend.